Hi, my name is Matt. I'm part of the Engineering 122 Winter 2013 project. This is a smart lock defense system. Other members include Chelsea Martin, Nikki Gaucher, and Sean Manteris. This is Nikki explaining the reasoning behind the project.
Okay, so when we were trying to figure out what we were going to do for our project, we decided between, I don't know, like temperature control for a shower and warming a toilet seat. We couldn't really decide on what we wanted to do. Well, around the time we were trying to decide what we wanted to do for our project, there were a bunch of school shootings, and we came up with the bright idea: what if you had an emergency lockdown system that you could use for a school, a hospital, any sort of thing like that. So basically, it's to keep people safe, and your first idea might be like, well, what if people want to get out? How it's going to work is an administrator, somebody in charge, is going to press a button, and when they press that button, a signal is going to be sent out, and every single door in a school, wherever you're at, is going to lock. And the reasoning behind that is if there is an intruder, a shooter, someone else in the school that's not supposed to be there, it will lock all the people that are in the classrooms, keep them safe. And then if the intruder is in a classroom, it will keep them there until law enforcement can come and stop what's going on. Basically, just to show that this is such a big problem, there were over 5.4% people out of a random survey given that said 3 days before the survey was given they were taking weapons to school, including knives, guns, and some cases razor blades. That's kind of scary. And then in between just 2009 and 2010, not even including the most recent school shootings, which were some of the worst, there were over 17 homicides in schools with children between 8 and 17 years old. That's children shooting other children. Not very cool. So now that I'm done talking about that and the reason behind our project, Matt here is going to tell you how it works and what we did.
Hi. So you might ask yourself, what would a smart lock system look like in today's world? Well, being in the 120 series, we are kind of limited to the parts we can use. One being Arduino and limited funds as a student. So we start by using the Arduino. What do we have? We have servos, all kinds of sensors. We chose actually to use a RFID sensor and transceiver pair. Here you can see the wiring that we have done to implement the circuit. That is the RF receiver. This is a servo pin. Here's your Arduino. And this is the combination of the two embedded. Now, the system ideally would be locked inside of a door frame, preferably hidden, not visible to anyone, so force entry, shooting, things like that, they wouldn't know even where the lock was at in an emergency situation. You could still see a standard lock bolt system, things like that, but this, like I said, ideally would be embedded, not visible. Our mock-up here of our system is actually, we use a servo to spin an eye bolt, which drills itself into, we use plywood, which, you know, most frames are made of wood as it is. Here you can see the pair. This is actually the antenna for the RF receiver. We have embedded a nut inside of a door frame, which helps keep this in line and drills into a hole that we've made to lock it securely.
And this is the locked position of the door.
Okay.
And now we're going to do a demonstration of our project actually doing its thing. Okay, this is our project. Now we're going to show you how it works. Right now it's in the locked position, and then when Matt presses the button on the transmitter, it's going to unlock the door. Then he's going to press the button again, and it's going to lock it back. So let's see it. And then now it's unlocked, and then we're going to see the servo move and how it pushes the bolt. And you can see the door is locked again. Ta-da!